Let's talk with our hands. Gestures and movements in English language learning. Hello, learners. Today, we're going to dive into a very interesting and important part of communication, using gestures and movements. It's not just our words that tell a story, but also our body language. We'll focus on understanding the different types of gestures and movements we use while speaking and how they can enhance our English storytelling and joke-telling skills. Did you know that nonverbal communication can often tell more about what you're trying to say than your words? Yes, it's true. Body language is a big part of how we communicate. Gestures and movements can help to emphasize our words, express emotions, or even replace verbal language completely. Now, let's dive into the different types of gestures and movements we commonly use in communication. 1. Emblems. These are gestures that have a direct verbal translation, like the peace sign or thumbs up. They are universally understood and often replace words. 2. Illustrators. These are movements that complement our verbal language, like gesturing upwards when talking about an increase. They can add emphasis or make our stories more vivid. 3. Regulators. These are gestures used to control or guide a conversation, such as nodding to show you are listening or raising your hand to speak. 4. Adapters. These are often unconscious movements, like playing with your hair or tapping your feet, usually done out of nervousness or boredom. Knowing about these gestures and using them effectively can make your English communication skills more natural and engaging. For example, using illustrators can make your story more vivid and easier to follow. Using regulators can help you manage conversations, showing when you want to speak or showing that you are actively engaged in the conversation. Practicing using gestures and movements while speaking English can help you become more comfortable and expressive. Try practicing in front of a mirror, or record yourself telling a story or joke and watch it back to see how you can improve your use of gestures. And that wraps up our exploration of gestures and movements in English communication. Remember, it's not just what you say, but how you say it, that can make a big difference in your communication skills. Practice using these gestures and see how they can enrich your English speaking and listening abilities. Happy learning, and we'll see you in the next video.